Let's begin with Warren Buffett's famous quote, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." Now pause for a second and actually feel the weight of those words. While you're watching this video, millions of people somewhere else are waking up to an alarm clock they hate. They don't want to get out of bed, but they have to. They sit in traffic for an hour. They spend 8, 9, sometimes 10 hours in a fluorescent-lit office, working a job that doesn't fulfill them, for a salary that barely pays their bills. And then they come home exhausted and numb, only to repeat the exact same cycle tomorrow, and the day after that. It continues like this, until you understand the game the system's playing. Now I'm going to tell you the uncomfortable truth nobody says out loud. Wake up. This is not living. This is surviving. You were not born to be a biological machine that converts hours into dollars. You were born to produce, to create, to own. And today, I'm going to explain the exact blueprint the top 1% uses to buy back their lives. Not through luck, not through inheritance. A system so powerful and mathematically precise that once you understand it, you will never look at money the same way again. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you calculated the math of your own life? Let's say you earn $60,000 a year. Sounds good, right? After taxes, maybe you actually take home $45,000. Rent, utilities, car payments, insurance, groceries, unexpected expenses. What's left now? If you're lucky, a few $100s a month. Here's the core of the problem, the trap that makes you a slave to the system. A salary is linear, one-dimensional. You trade 1 hour of your life for a fixed amount of money. Stop working, money stops. You get sick, money stops. You want to take a month off, spend time with family, or follow a passion? Money stops. And worse, your savings start disappearing. Your entire existence depends on your physical presence at a job. You are not free. You are a rented asset. And here's the most insidious part. The salary is designed so you never become financially comfortable. It's just enough to make you feel like you're progressing, enough to buy the new car, the big TV, the vacation you dreamed of, but never enough to be free. It's a drug, a comfortable, pleasant drug that makes you forget you once had bigger dreams than a 2-week vacation and retirement at old age. Wealthy people don't work for salaries. They work for equity. They work to own assets that generate income whether they are present or not. And this is not a luxury, not a privilege reserved for the ultra-rich. It is a choice you can begin today. The richest man in modern history, John D. Rockefeller, said something every entrepreneur should engrave into their mind. I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Read that again. Repeat it until you truly understand it. This is the fundamental difference between being a consumer and being an income owner. When you buy the new iPhone, you are a consumer. You give Apple your money, and they give you a device that will be outdated in a few years. But when you buy Apple stock, you become a partner, even if it's a small one, in one of the most profitable companies on earth. Every time someone buys an iPhone, a MacBook, or an Apple Watch, you get a share. Not because you worked for it, but because you invested in it. Now, this is where most people go wrong. They think, okay, I'll pick the next Amazon. I'll find the next Tesla. I'll put all my money into one stock and get rich. My friend, that is how you lose everything. Picking individual stocks is like trying to find one specific tree in a forest while blindfolded. You might get lucky, but more likely, you walk straight into a hole. Think smarter. Buy the entire forest. This is where index funds and ETFs come in. As Vanguard founder Jack Bogle perfectly said, don't look for the needle in the haystack. Just buy the haystack. An index fund like VOO or SCHD doesn't bet on a single company. It bets on the entire economy, 500 companies. And if you look deeper, it's essentially America. It's capitalism itself. And historically, capitalism has been incredibly resilient. Ray Dalio, one of the greatest hedge fund managers of all time, calls diversification the holy grail of investing. Why? Because it's the only free lunch in finance. You reduce risk without reducing returns. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need insider information. You simply need to own a piece of every company and allow the market to do what it has done for more than a century: rise. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Those who understand it, earn it. Those who don't, pay it. And he was right. Compound interest is the closest thing to real-world magic we have. Here's how the system works. Let's say you invest $10,000 into an index fund like SCHD that pays about a 3.5% dividend yield. Every quarter, the companies in that fund send you cash. Most people take that money and spend it. They treat it like a paycheck. That's a huge mistake. Instead, you reinvest it. You buy more shares. Those new shares generate more dividends. Those dividends buy more shares. And it continues, and continues, and continues. After 10 years, that $10,000 becomes roughly $17,000. After 20 years, about $30,000. After 30 years, over $60,000. You didn't add a single extra dollar, no overtime. You simply allowed money to work for you. And here's the beautiful part. This is just math, assuming average market returns. Now add just $500 per month, and after 30 years, you have over $700,000. Think of every dividend payment as a soldier in your personal army. At first, you have only a few, not very powerful, but every quarter you recruit more, and more, and more, until it becomes a battalion, then a division. Eventually, whether you are awake or asleep, working or on vacation, 30 or 80 years old, you have an army fighting for you every single day. That is what financial freedom actually looks like. It's not a Lamborghini, not a mansion. It's waking up and realizing your money worked harder than you did while you slept. It's being able to say no to a job you hate. It's being able to say yes to opportunities that may not pay immediately, but will make you free later. It's buying back your time, restoring your energy, actually living your life. Here is your choice. You can keep making the same mistakes. Keep trading hours for dollars. Keep waiting for the weekend. Keep waiting for retirement while spending your life working for someone else, hoping one day things magically improve. Or you can make a different decision. Today, you can open an investment account. It takes 10 minutes. This week, you can buy your first VOO or SCHD share. Start with $100. Start with $50. The number doesn't matter. Starting does. Because every moment you wait is a moment your money could have been working for you. Start compounding. Start building your wall of freedom, brick by brick. This is not a get-rich-quick plan. This is a get-free-for-sure strategy. The math is clear. History proves it. The only question is, how do you want to live your life? Everyone wants to get rich fast, and that's exactly why they fail every time. If this video changed how you see money, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started. Every week, we break down the systems the rich use to stay rich and the traps that keep everyone else stuck. This is Avenue Wealth, and this is your roadmap out of the rat race. Remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. I'll see you in the next video.